Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to some more Tokyo Ghoul ReinVoke. Yes, we're going to be covering the ReinVoke news first today. Having a look at what is new. It is a Tuesday, which means we do have more Tokyo Ghoul ReinVoke news, and also we'll have Rebirth news later on. Let's jump into things and see what is here. I'm very excited, actually, to see, you know, what is going on in Invoke. Actually, you can see one character in particular. You'll probably have seen a lot of people talk about it. It's been all over Twitter. People doing 1 point, no, not even 1 point, 164 million damage with the brand new character, which is in the banner, which we'll have a look at in just a moment. But what have we got going on? So we'll start down here. So we've got ourselves, I believe, if they'll load, there we go. We've got the first two characters which are available through dispatches. We've got a Hiname, and we've also got her mother, Fueguchi. Yeah, definitely worth getting. Of course, dispatch vouchers. Dispatch characters, not vouchers. Characters. Definitely worth picking up. Always helps, obviously, grinding out stimulants. I get quite a lot of stimulants now because of these dispatch characters, so I would recommend getting them and doing those as you're going. I think, does it tell you... It doesn't actually give you a breakdown of what they give, which is really interesting. I thought it would. Let's actually grab the archive of what these unit dispatches do. So let's have a look. So there's a couple actually here. So we'll start with the Hiname, since she's here. She's a light unit. Her unique ability at 100% is shorten dispatch time by 20 minutes. And their abilities, her first is territory points 1.2. Second, again, territory points 1.2. We've got third is a shorten dispatch time by 5 minutes, and then at max she also gets another 5 minutes. So it's okay, it's pretty cool. And then her cooperative effects or assist is a dispatch reduction of 20 minutes. We've also got the other one over here, Ryuk, or Ryoko even. She's a dark unit, kind of makes sense, purple. Her unique is a increased dispatch and rescue rate by 25%. Okay, it's whatever. Don't necessarily need. It will help out early game, I guess. You don't have to use as much gold. Well, gold is whatever once you get to a certain point. We've got a first of reduced dispatch and reduced dispatch cost by 25%. Increase chance of obtaining rares by 15%. That's pretty cool. Anything that gives rares is pretty damn cool, pretty much because of the getting stimulants from the wards. So that's not too bad. Anything with increased rares, I like to try and grab as many as I possibly can. We've got increased dispatch rate and rescue information by 10%. That's at 3. And then at max, she gets an extra 10 minutes. Shortens dispatch time by 10 minutes, which is pretty interesting. We've also got this Naki, the double jointed Naki, as you can see with the finger crack there. He's also a new unit. I think he's the reward. I think it probably says here. But he's going to be the reward. We have got his actual stats here on screen, but I'll just go through them. So he's a green unit. His unique at max is dispatch time reduced by 15 minutes. That's at 100%. He's also got his abilities. So his first is dispatch and rescue rate by 10. So increase by 10. We've got a shorten dispatch time by 5. Increase dispatch and rescue information. So we get an increase of 10%, and then we got 1.2 territory points at the end. Not the best rewards, but hey, it's free. What can you ask for? And then further down the list, we have got some more reruns. We've got this niche kit coming back around. Don't remember if I have it on this account. I probably did, or I don't know. I can't actually remember if I do or not, but it's something for me to grind out nonetheless. I do need to finish the Coma. I don't know if I finished the Rize, but the Coma, I know I need a few more of his actual shards to complete him. So I don't really have too much in terms of information to grind out this time. It's literally just the niche key. Cool beans. Did manage to get all of mine done in the off season. So the new off season, I probably will only have the one to grind. So next off season is going to be pretty boring for me in terms of actually doing stuff. We've got this. Why is this not going back? There we go. For whatever reason, it wasn't going back. So the next thing we have in here is we've got the SAIKO, which is the new character, which is in the banner, which is absolutely gnarly. I will definitely be pulling for this 100%. But she's a gnarly unit. She's going to be the eradication quest for this time. So she's going to be in there. She's pretty much like Shirazu, where once you break him, they awaken and just annihilate your team. So you'll have to work around that if you are able to. Obviously she's a green unit, so that's going to be something interesting to deal with as well. I do believe there's a good few red units. It's going to be something for me to actually play around with, that is for sure. So that is one of the new things which we have got this war. We've got another banner, which we've had this banner before actually. It's a banner for the premium Quink Squad members. Not gonna lie, no point pulling on it. There just isn't. I would save your hacker obviously for the SAIKO. But hey, cash grab banner for you right there if that's what you so desire to pull on. What have we got next? We have got... Yes, we've got the dolls. So on the 3rd of March, we have got, I think the, it's called Doll Day. Hinamatsuri is the actual Japanese. It's the actual Japanese term for it. Hinamatsuri. It's essentially Girls' Day or Dolls' Day. I don't know if you all have seen. I'll try and put, if I remember, I'll put an image on screen for you. And it's basically massive dolls collections. I like this idea. I'm glad they've incorporated this. Incorporating some of their culture in, I like it a lot. But that is what these are based off. So we've got a Toka, Hinamatsuri, and we've also got a Renji, which is pretty nice. Not gonna lie, the artwork is absolutely stellar. Again, these dispatches always are stellar. The Valentine's units were absolutely great. These are absolutely great. I love how they've gone for the moon again in the background with the particle effects. They do really, really well with the graphics in this game, I have to say. But let's have a look at her particular stats. I think I do have them over on... Here we go. So we've got the translation. So at 100%, she has a 25% increased dispatch and rescue rate. First one is shorten dispatch by 10. Then she's got a 1.4 territory point increase. We've got a 20% success rate on dispatch and rescue increase. And I read that backwards. And then we've also got a shorten dispatch time by 15 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. Especially if you need those info drop rates. It's definitely not bad. And then, yeah, she gives increased dispatch information drop rate by 20%. And that is her assist skill as well, which is pretty nice. We've also got the Renji, which is really... It suits him well, not gonna lie. This really, really does suit him. I like it. But his actual effects are... At 100%, you've got dispatch and rescue rate success rate up by 30%. We've got a shorten dispatch by 10. 1. We've got increased chance of obtaining rares and dispatches again. So you've got the... I would honestly prefer this one because of the rares, but that's just me. Obviously getting more stimulants is the best way to obviously power up your characters, so that is a marker on the board for me. I definitely want this Renji. We've also got increased territory points by 1.5, and then at 3 or at max he's got a short dispatch time by 15 minutes, so he's got pretty much the same as Toka. They're just very, very... You've got, one's got rares, one's got success rate. Interesting. I like them. I really, really do. Not gonna lie. Really, really do. Wouldn't mind grabbing a Renji. I wouldn't mind that. And then, of course, the thing we've all been waiting for. The NEET herself, SAIKO. I'm so ready to pull. I've had such terrible luck. I got shafted by Takizawa. Dollhouse Juzo shafted me. We've had nothing for like the last 3, 4, 5, at least the last 3, 4 banners we've pulled on. I got shafted every single time. I know they were all on Rebirth, so maybe coming over to here on Invoke will spice up our luck a little bit. That would be pretty nice, you know. But the SAIKO, let's have a look. She's got a lot in her banner. Of course, she's 7-step guaranteed at step 7. We've got at step 5, we've got a festival guarantee. And we've also got an SSI guarantee at step 3. The artwork is stellar. It doesn't exactly show off how big her Kogane actually is, but I really like the artwork. I really, really do. They've done a really good job. So let's have a look at her stats. I actually haven't seen the stats yet, so this is going to be really interesting to see. I've just seen how much damage she's been doing on Twitter. So what have we got here? So we've got 11,822 health. That's quite a lot of health, actually. 643 attack, 386 defense, 11 AP, and 8 durability. I like it. We've got a unique skill. Once you're 100% of 1.75 break bonus. Okay. If you're running on its own, you're definitely going to need copies. If you're running this alongside Eto, you literally only need the 1 copy. Because Eto, you get the break, you give the break burst to everyone on your team. I'm rubbing my hands together. I definitely want a copy of this. And it's going on the squad. 100%. My ReinBloo team is slacking in some more power. Especially with the power curve. I missed out on quite a few units. Of course, I've got a front row of Black Reaper, Rize, and Eto at the moment. But adding SAIKO to the team, because my back row, I think, is like Arima, purple Arima. It's not even like it's not Narukami. I think it's the premium Urie, and I think it's the blue Arita Kurowiya. My back row slacking. I wouldn't mind powering it up a little bit. Maybe putting Black Reaper on the back, since I'm probably going to be using a lot of Black Reaper over on Rebirth, actually, because that did just come out. But yeah, you're only going to need 1 copy for running it alongside Eto. What have we got else here? Let me actually get the direct translation so we don't get this wrong. So we've got first skill is Nullify Guard. Second skill is Nullify Dodge, which is pretty interesting. We've got a 30% increase crit chance at 3. Wow. Well, it's not at 3, is it? It's at, you know what I mean. A third one. And her fourth ability is deal 1.6 damage towards paralysis enemies. More paralysis synergy. Now, I know with her skills, one of them does paralysis. So, Unawakened, you have
at level 5 on her Unawakened skill. For 3 turns, increase your attack by 2, defense by 1.75, and guard chance by 40%. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so her actual... So this is like one of the first units I've seen where her first skill is actually useful. But obviously it's like, that would have to be a max first skill. Otherwise, at level 1, she gets 2 turns of 1.25 attack and defense. It's whatever. I guess if you was to get her to 100%, then her first skill is definitely worth it. Her Awakened skill, of course, it's the same as every other champion. 2 turns, you get Awakened status. Increase turn own attack by 3. That's huge. And increase skill charge by ×2, so of course you get double skill charge. Her Awakened skill, which I think this is the best skill going. I can't wait to see it in game. For 3 turns, inflict paralysis. So there's the paralysis, so you're going to be dealing more damage anyway. Deal ×10 damage to enemy champion. It says Vanguard here, but champion. Enemies Vanguard durability -8. Wow, so it does 8 durability damage times deal 10 times damage to the enemy target, and it inflicts paralysis. And then of course after that you're going to be doing 1.6 damage. You might have a break bonus. You're going to be dealing 10 times damage. You're going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage. Holy hell. Wow, I can see why this thing is broken. I definitely want this. 100%. What have we got in the banner? So we've got half Kuj Konake. We've got the previous light Tsukiyama. We've got the Hiname, Hairu. We've got some really good units in this banner. There's a lot. Wow, it's got all of them. It's actually got every unit. Every past festival unit. That's not good, but it's good at the same time. The chances of actually getting SAIKO is kind of slim, but hey. Anyways, I've got 120 hackers saved up. I kind of wish I hadn't spent all the hacker that I had on this account. Purely because I could have just done all the steps for SAIKO right now. However, I am going to do the first 3 steps of SAIKO today. I've got a sneaky little suspicion that day 1 pulls, I don't know. I want to feel they're a little bit more lucky. I want to believe that. And I want the game to prove that to me right now. Are we getting day 1 pull luck? Let's do the first one. My draw luck on the banners recently have been absolutely shocking. ReinVoke. Do me a good one. Let's get some SSRs. That's not what I wanted to see for my first pull. Okay, I want to believe that you're warming me up for something good. You're warming me to the fact that we're pulling. We haven't pulled on you for a while. I want to believe that. I want to believe that. Step 2. I want to believe that there is some day 1 luck swarming. Just day 1 luck is not for me, clearly. Because I get shafted on everything I pull. I guess my luck is spreading worse and worse across both games. Can we get something good as I guaranteed SSR? Because we know there's SSR. There was quite a lot of lightning there. Is it going to be a festival unit? That I will forgive you if that is the case. It's a Ghoul. So it's not SAIKO, because she is considered a CCG. What's it going to be? Premium Orochi. I mean, it's not bad. I feel like I keep getting a Rochi every single time at the moment. I feel like that's becoming a common occurrence. A Rochi? I mean, I think, is this your only, or this is only my second copy of it? I'm actually gonna rank you up. Because if I never do get rid of you at any point, yeah, I'm gonna level up because you do have a killer. Yeah, 1.5 killer. I believe it's to humans. So that is pretty interesting. I probably won't have a need for a green the Orochi actually once I get this SAIKO, but I am in fact going to be doing my grinding obviously throughout this next week or something. What's actually, let's have a look. I didn't have a look. I want to see how long this war is. That is something I definitely want to check. I don't know if it's a 1 week or a 2 week war. I feel like it's a 2. Of course, we've got some news story as well. That's pretty interesting. Which does it say? We've got... Doesn't actually say on... It's not on here. I feel like it's going to say on this one. War 13. Does it say at the bottom? The 26th to the 5th. That is 1 week war, correct? Is that all we're getting again? Another 1 week war? I mean, I'm not against it, but hey, and just for anybody wondering, I am human affiliation, so I will be fighting ghouls on this account this season. Well, this war. Well, that is going to be it for today's video. I was hoping to do some more pulls, but obviously I didn't have the hacker for it, but never mind. I'll grind those up and we'll do the other... How many steps we got? Another 4 steps. We'll do the other 4 steps in another video here soon. Gives me something to grind away at and try and get this SAIKO because I really, 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 really want it and as quickly as I possibly can. But for now, have a wonderful safe day and I'll see you guys later on today for another Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth episode. See you guys all then. Bye for now, guys.